8 or 24?
Number 8. 24 was more challenging.
It's Wednesday, so that means 3 things. 1, you're not my WCW. 2, it's hump day. And 3, it's time for the 24 podcast. How you guys doing? I'm your host, the product of Poverty's Environment, the Chuck Paul. Episode 182. Presidential shit. George Bush. What we smoking on. That Kush. Woo. Young Bloods, that was a banger. Yes, back in those Lil Jon days. But if you guys didn't know, yesterday was election day. And we have a new president. That's right. Donald J. Trump is back in office. Round of applause, please. And some boos for those who don't want him in office. I'm one of those who didn't want him in office. I just think the motherfucker is unstable and pretty crazy. You know what I mean? And some of his, well, a lot of his policies and points and whatnot do not benefit me. Me personally, I wanted that 25K housing grant. And the crazy thing about it is, even if she was elected, I doubt that would have happened because the Senate, yes, the Senate is ran by the Republicans now. They took over the Senate. A lot of chairs were flipped as well. Donald Trump defeated Kamala Harris with 277 electoral college votes to Kamala's 224. She did win the majority of the Eastern Seaboard. You can see here, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Rhode Island, Connecticut, But I knew it was a wrap once she lost North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Pennsylvania. My state, I'm in Philadelphia, is a swing state, you know. So yeah, man, we got 4 more years of Trump. Whew, it's a tough one. But my thing is, what should we expect? Is this Project 25 even a real thing that may come into fruition? I mean, the documents are out there. I found this online. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is some of the points are a little bit repetitive and some biased, but I'm gonna read some that I say are some head scratchers. Of course, seizing the power within the federal government, a national backdoor ban on abortion without Congress, and jail health care providers. That's pretty harsh. Reinstate crippling student debt payments. What else we have here? Pardon violent January 6th criminal insurrectionists. That's crazy if you want to pardon those motherfuckers out. He's also going to cut funding for education. Of course, we have the immunity to police officers, the high tariffs on exports and whatnot. And wait till motherfuckers, some of you realize what tariffs are and how that will affect us. Because I just read like an interview with a owner of AutoZone, and he said pretty much, if they tax us high, we're going to tax you guys high. And we don't even have to wait for the tariffs to even take effect. Once we see how much our stuff is going to cost, we will mark everything up from jump. So yeah, inflation isn't going nowhere, I think. I think it will stay the same for the next 4 years. The rich are going to get tax breaks. The middle class, I and others, will be paying more taxes and get hit hard from these raised prices and whatnot. So we shall see how that happens. The mass deportation of immigrants, I mean, look, get the border in control. That's all I'm saying. He said he's going to do that when he was in office. That wall never went up. He says the Mexicans are going to pay for it. They didn't pay a dime. We shall see what happens with that. A couple good things, I guess, out of this. He can't be president again. I think it's a possibility he can still be a vice president after 4 years if someone wants to bring him along, but I don't see Trump wanting to take a back seat to anyone. And also some random things going on this morning. You got DJ Academics trolling around that he voted for Trump. Azealia Banks says she voted for Trump, although she said she was going to vote for Kamala Harris, which I'm not surprised by either one of them. I don't throw the word coon around. That's not a good word to throw around, but I can see them doing stuff like that, or even just posting this just for shock value, just because they're part of that I do things for clicks and reaction culture. One of those bad publicity is still good publicity type of folks. Will he pardon Diddy? Because he did tell one of the, I forgot when he had his show Apprentice, I think one of the women on The Apprentice was part of Dirty Money or was signed to Bad Boy, and he said Puffy is a good man, that's his boy, So we'll see about that. He did pardon Kodak Black. And if you voted for Trump just because we got two $1,200 stimulus checks, let me tell you something. You have bigger fish to fry. Because I have a friend who's a diehard Republican, whatever, known him for over 20 years. He's been broke all those 20 years and tried to blame Biden for his struggles. And I'm like, bruh, you was broke when Trump was in office, when Bush was in office. It doesn't matter the administration. You're just bad with money. And that's the point I'm getting to right now. If you think that $1,200 is going to repeat, you have bigger fish to fry. Like, you need to find you need to learn a skill or a trade. A lot of motherfuckers just be sitting around on their ass, hoping the government do X, Y, and Z. Yo, if you could be online, watching YouTube videos all day, hey, mine are only like 10, 15 minutes, by the way, so you can watch mine. But if you're all just fucking around all day doing nothing, you could get online, pick up an online course for like 30 minutes of your day, learn a new trade. Because let me tell you something, Mexicans are not coming across the border stealing tech jobs. That's just free game right there. But yeah, man, we have a new president in office, Donald Trump. He is the first, hold up, let me get this right, glad I put it on the site earlier today. Yes, Trump is for the first time, a former president has been reelected after losing his re-election. He is also the first Republican to win the national popular vote in 20 years. Interesting. He's breaking records already. So we shall see how the transfer of power goes too with Biden and Trump. Or will it be Biden and Kamala? Who knows, man? Who knows? But this was an interesting election. Just for the simple fact, Biden dropped out late. Then Kamala stepped in maybe like 3-4 months ago. There was only one debate. So yeah, 2028 will be interesting. We need new, younger candidates on both sides, Republican and Democratic. We need some young blood. I'm tired of these 70-year-old, 80-year-old white men who are out of touch with what's really going on, calling the shots. Whew. But yeah, man, I know I normally don't do episodes on Wednesdays, but I'm trying to start doing episodes on Wednesdays and maybe go back to doing episodes on Fridays as well. So you're definitely gonna start getting 2 episodes from me on Monday and on Wednesday. Hold on one second. I think I got a few more things here. Do I have some more on the docket? Oh, Before I let go, shout out to CNN Joy Reid. I'm glad I caught this. She made it a point to let people know black men are not the reason why Trump is winning. Well, at the time, he was winning, but he won already. Black men aren't the reason why Trump won. It's really Latinos and white women. And I have the video here to prove it. Here we go. And I'm sorry, I recorded off my TV because, you know, I can't record YouTube TV from my laptop because, yeah, it'll just block it out. But anyway, here it goes right here.
One place, and I would actually like to put this narrative to bed, maybe forever. One place there's not to be realignment, black men. Every 4 years, I go through the ritual of having to talk down, this is the sort of world that wants to say that black men are just realigning and they're all going to run to Donald Trump. There is literally no difference in the exit polls. A 1 point difference is not a difference at all between where black men were in 2020 and where they are in 2024. It's not black men. They are not the ones shifting. What you're seeing are shifts among Latino voters, for sure. But you are not seeing shifts among black men. Please stop saying black men.
The only area
supporting Trump.
there has been.
Thank you, Joy Reid. You will forever get my support. Like I always say, like, share, subscribe, comment. God is good. God is great. Thank God my paper's straight. I am the Pope Chuck Paul. Peace out. Oh, FTP shirts, they back in the shop. File transfer protocol for the people. Fuck that pussy. Fuck the police. Fuck the president. Hey man, whatever you want to call it. Peace.